What happened to him?
Yeah.
All right. Let me know.
Go ahead.
You can't squeeze no triggers with arthritis in your fingers, soldier. You can't get it up when it's time for sex. Cancer's in your organ, man. I know that can't feel good. All that drinking, drug, and the junk that took away your manhood. Health is an issue, Holmes, when our lungs collapse in, and we can no longer feed our fam off the art of rapping. DMX got asthma, Foul March through 2. Prodigy got sickle cell, it's missing yelling the high blood pressure, but ain't getting better. We lost Poetic and Big Pun to health-related issues. How many more MCs must die before we check the issues? Eazy-E died from AIDS, did we understand the issues? No. Holistic wellness for the hip-hop generation. K.TYLOR, rest in peace.
I've been doing the arts since I was 8, 9 years old. Started playing the piano and guitar before I was MCing. I was singing, and I would consider myself a b-boy. I was more a breaker, and later on I got into DJing, and then MCing came a little later. Started messing with graffiti here and there, a little tagging here and there. So I think at one point I did a little dab in all the elements of hip-hop. The fifth being knowledge, you know, as Cass One talks about, and also African Mabata talks about knowledge. You got the b-boying, you got the MCing, you got the graph writing, DJing. So pretty much embarking on my grandmastership in hip-hop in terms of touching all elements. Now mastery in terms of the knowledge. So as far as activation with activism, grew up in a holistic wellness environment. My mother is an international best-selling author of various holistic wellness books. So I grew up in that environment, and had my run-in with the street a little when I was in my teen years, and you know, basic hood politics, gang banging, and all types of illegal things. But I was raised with a lot of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Thought it was whack when I got to my teen years, rebelled against the knowledge and the wisdom. Went into the streets, almost lost my life. Give me the minute version real quick. Got that wake-up call, you know, revelations, you know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, you know, this is not where it needs to be. Took my lessons in the street with the knowledge, wisdom, and awareness and merged it together, and just wanted to bring that, introduce that into my artistry. I didn't really overtly put a lot of messages in the music like that. So it just started taking, you know, started snowballing after that. Did a lot of work in the community for over 12, 15 years, almost going to 15 years, with a lot of the street organizations, miscalled gangs, in terms of arranging, especially from New York, from the South to New York, and I got a lot of family in LA, and was organizing around a lot of peace treaties and a lot of, you know, all brothers organizing beyond just banging and just utilizing that powerful warrior force to be productive in their community. So I've been organizing on an activist level, and also being a holistic practitioner myself with wellness, going into high schools and junior high schools and colleges, teaching about wellness principles, whether it be exercise and eating right foods to fuel the body up. All of that type of activity swelled into a production I did some years back called Holistic Wellness for the Hip Hop Generation. It's a documentary on wellness with testimonies from Erykah Badu, Common, Dead Prez, and other hip hop notables, and they're giving their testimonials on what holistic principles do for their life and their artistry, you know. So, you know, I've been doing a lot of work with those brothers and sisters, and doing my work as an artist too. So just, you know, keeping the balance between the activism and the streets, social healing. I call it social healing. We bring brothers together. You got the holistic healing, you know, and then and pretty much as an artist, you know, I just let it all come together. As an author, got a book coming out called The Remedy, which talks about the principles of wellness, you know, and I have various artists from the entertainment business giving their testimonials on what wellness means to them. Everybody from Chuck D to not Tyra Banks, from Chuck D to Jim Jones, talking about working out. We got Hype Williams in there. He talks about fasting. He tells me a story in there about him and Jay-Z, how they go on monthly fast. You know what I'm saying? But people don't even know Jay-Z knows anything about fasting, but he talks about, you know, how as a director and what it means to him. Tyson Bedford is in the book, talks about as a model and what the things that they go through in the model industry in terms of health and wellness, and how what he's learned in terms of drinking a lot of water and hydrating the body to keep the skin glowing and stuff like that. So pretty much the book is set up to inspire our generation to be more health conscious And I'm 110% vegan, also known as a chlorophyllian. That's one that consumes mainly greens. But for those that are not necessarily trying to be vegan, you can still reach holistic principles in your work. So the book is still encouraging for any aspect of wellness you want to get into. And the company with the book will be out next spring, 2010. And the first quarter, during Black History Month 2010, we're releasing the album called The Remedy. And I call it The Remedy for the same reasons I call, the book is called The Remedy. I just feel as a hip-hop artist and as an artist as a whole, as a musician, in my contribution to our generation, I'm bringing the remedy sonically. I'm going in the booth with the intent to transform. It's different when you just say, you just writing a song just to uplift the hood, but when I'm rhyme, even if I'm not necessarily telling you to, do good in school or something like that, I'm going with the intent of as a gladiator, as a champion, to champion wellness. And right now everything's about sonics, everything's about the look, everything's about who you with. So we have the commercial aspects of the album in place. We got artists as Game. The Game is on the album. We got Jadakiss on the album. We got Erykah Badu on the project. And again, it's a blessing to work with those top-notch A-list artists with this concept. You know what I'm saying, about wellness, because it's wellness music. And it's not corny, it's empowering, you know what I mean? And we still got something for the club, we got something for the whip, we got something for brothers and sisters in the street. It's all wonderful, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all hood, we all here. You know what I mean? People be thinking it's because you want to say something positive and productive, you live on Neptune or Mars. I mean, the same dudes who gang bang and slanging, they live right next to the same brothers and sisters in the family that's trying to do something positive. We be thinking it's because somebody be trying to empower the people, they live somewhere else, and we all in a community together.
It's like feeling crack. They don't overstay my life. It's like